everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shayla. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I have a fun video. We're going to be doing a little bit of glue booking today, so we'll see how far we get in 30 minutes. But I had an idea for glue booking. I thought, what if we used words as a background and then put a picture over it? So that's what I'm going for today. I do actually have some words already pre-cut. I do have a vintage magazine to go through as well if we have time. But I have a lot of words that I honestly thought was interesting. These are just from magazines. These are actually from modern publications, which I find has a little bit better glue booking material than like a vintage magazine, but you could still use vintage as well. I am a junk journaler, so, vintage for me, I have a plethora of it. It's harder for me to find these things because I don't really have like any magazine subscriptions or anything. But these are what I have, so I'm going to be working with this today. So let's kind of go through, and I'm going to kind of build my page. So I'm going to zoom y'all in a little bit just so you can see here. Awesome. And I am actually just using, this is a sketchbook, like a very cheapo sketchbook. I guess that's like spray paint. I thought it was fireworks, but I think it's spray paint. And I did a little bit of like some, I guess, artsy glue booking in here. Just do a brief little, those are vintage pieces. So I do kind of mix both. That one was an unfinished one. And some, are just not as inspiring. There's that one. There's that one I did like a watercolor on. And then now we're on to this page. So I'm not going to use this one because it's a little wrinkly because of the watercolor. So we'll be starting on this fresh page. Okay, so let's pull out our words here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make them all fit somehow. So I do like this one, the Great Whiskey Boom. These probably aren't cut out super fine or straight. So let me get my scissors here. And I'm going to be using the Tim Holtz tonic. These are the long, I don't know how long these are, but these are the long ones. And they are like, they're so fabulous. Oh my goodness. If you can get them, of course, any old scissors will do. But if you can get these, I highly recommend them. They are titanium, so they shouldn't like stick or anything like that. I think that's kind of, right, the point. Oh, I totally cut that wrong. That's okay. No worries. So we're just going to kind of try and piece these things together. Maybe it would be better off on this end. And I'm okay if like a little bit of the wording, I would like to try and keep as many words as I can, but I'm okay if it overlaps a little bit. So I'm just, this is actually from a font book, so that's fun. If you ever see any font books at your local thrift store, the Happiness Playbook, isn't that cute? And sometimes there's words on the back, so hopefully I remember to check both sides so I can pick the ones that I like. Okay, it's looking good so far. So yeah, this is it. Ooh, I like this one, Earthly. And these are just from magazines, y'all. If you got magazines, ask your family members if they have any magazines laying around. They might even have a spare, sketchbook laying around that they don't mind giving to you. Look at that. The dumb junk space. Like, what does that even mean? It probably made sense, where it was, but it's a little out of place here. Okay, and so I do have a lot of like neutral going on right here. So I think what I want to do is love beer. So it probably says I on somewhere. I love beer so much. That's so funny. I used to. I haven't drank in a really long time. I mean, I'm proud of that, but all right. He's like, Don Draper, says Dixon, there are just so few who can walk in, pick up the vibe in the room, and say the right thing. I love that. That's such a cool quote. Okay. Maybe, oh, you can't see. So maybe I really like this quote, so I'm going to set that one aside. and we'll see. Maybe we can use it for a more focal piece. Oh, look, this one just says repeat. So maybe we can put this one right here. See how I'm overlapping? There we go. That looks good. And we have soar. That's a fun one. That could go at the bottom here. Kind of like that. Strong as a mother. I am going to save this one as well. The new modern pulp. I like that. So let's see where we can fit that. And I might need to tuck it a little bit. There we go. That could work. Okay, I like that. Isn't that, it's looking so good. And then we can trim the edges at the end. A bad attitude is like a flat tire. You can't go anywhere until you change it. That is so true. I need to remember that. Sometimes it's hard, you know. Sometimes we just get in our own heads and, you know, that's all we can think about. And sometimes we just need to let it go. I don't think any day is worth living without thinking about what you're going to eat next at all times. I love that. That is so true. Okay, maybe we can put this one right here. See, it kind of matches. That's so funny how that works. We have this giant one. I don't know if I like that. See, there's text on the other side, yacht. So I'm putting these over here, the ones that I'm kind of like, maybe. He can try to tell it to you. Yeah, I kind of like that one. But I want something like more pop, you know what I mean? So let's see. These are going to be a lot of like, you know, neutral verbiage. Oh, here's a random eye. That's so fun. Okay, let's save the eye. The eye's fun. Let's see. Whiskey from the West. Maybe we could put that one like right here or something. That kind of looks fun. Okay, and I'm just kind of like, you know, playing around with it. Hot luck. And I can always adjust later. Okay, this is looking good, looking good. All right, so I need something right here, and then I need obviously this space. So let's see. Manners and misdemeanors. I don't know how those go together. That's hilarious. I just like interesting quotes. There's no way to escape being Southern and having the South influence your work. It's that sense of hospitality, a sense of comfort, of welcome. Oh, I love that. I'm going to have to hang on to that one. See, that's the problem is I'm like, but it could be for like junk journaling or something. So I always think about that. And then it's hard for me to, you know, use something because I'm like, oh, there's so many different things I could use it for. Is that just me? Probably, but you know. Okay, I like this one. It says Outer Sounds. I actually remember I got this from like a wine catalog. Oh, and another tip. So at my grocery store, I do live in Texas, so at H-E-B near the front, there's usually like free like classifieds or periodicals that you can pick up. Those have great imagery. I actually just forgot about that till I saw this thing. So, you know, keep your eye out at your grocery store. See if they have any like cool little catalogs or something. Even good food imagery, you know? You could do like a whole food spread. You could do a glue book charcuterie board. That's fun. Okay. Let's see. It takes two, baby. Let's put that one right here. That's perfect. Okay, so see where we're going. There we go. So you can see that. Looking pretty good. It's looking a little crazy, but I wanted it to look like that. Okay. So I'm going to move these really quick because I'm going to put this right here. And we are going to keep that. And then hold for applause. I love that. Okay, and then we do have these. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put this one right here. Like that. And then I can put this one maybe like right here. Scoot it over just a smidge. And then I need something that goes like right here. So let's try and find something. Home is where the queso is. So true. Does everyone know what queso is? It's like melted cheese dip. Hopefully. Peachy keen. I like that. Maybe we can put that one right there. We'll save that one. Let's keep looking. I just want to make sure. Beyond the birds and butterflies. I thought this one was interesting. Millennials are on a killing spree. My dream. That's a good one. Maybe we can like... Here, maybe we can do this and then we can like tuck it. I know it's all moving now, but I think that's going to do it. So let's go ahead and start gluing things on so we can get the top part on there. I'm actually just using, because I have so many of these, I bought like a bulk pack of them, but this is Craft Bond Elmer's. It is repositionable. So at one point, you know, it could come up a little bit, but I need to use these. And glue booking, you know, it doesn't have to be fancy. So I'm going to use these. But feel free to use whatever glue you want. These are repositionable, so I don't know if you're looking for a more permanent stick, if I would recommend it. But yeah. Okay, so I think what we can do first is this side. So I'll start there. And I'm going to kind of keep things where they are. And for gluing, I usually like to have some paper. Let me show you. Okay, I was trying to find my glue book. Not that glue book, but this glue book. So I usually like to take a book. This is just a book that I've had. And I use this as my surface so I don't get my mat more dirty than it already is. So I'm just going to glue these down. I can zoom in just a little bit. So hopefully this will stick. If it doesn't, then I'll have to figure something else out. But we're hoping that this glue stick will work. Make sure to get the edges really well. Okay. And then it might curl because it is magazine paper. So let me move this out of the way. Zoom out just ever so slightly so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to kind of stick it on here. Oh. Where I know... There we go. Perfect. That actually worked pretty well, I think. So we have that one. Hopefully you can see that fine. So now I'll glue this one down. I'm trying to keep it slightly in order, but we'll see. And this one I'll just put right at the bottom here. Again, scooting it over. And I'm just gluing. And the glue book's nice because then, one, you don't get your mat dirty, but, you know, once you kind of like have a lot of glue on the sides and things like that, you can just tear off the page and use a new one. All right. And I know some people are not, you know, okay with the tearing up books. It doesn't have to be an old book. It could be like a Dollar Tree book or something. But if you're like, no, that's not really my jam, you definitely don't have to. Okay, so see this? I don't know. This glue might not be it. All right, I tried. I'm going to use my normal glue stick. Let me get it. So this is what I usually use, my Scotch craft stick. And I know this one will hold, so I'm going to tear that off. And I usually just flip it around so I can use the other side. We're going to put some real glue on there. Okay, now it should stick. All right, just kind of smooth it down. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so we put that on there. And now we're going to put this one, which now it looks too small. So maybe what I can do is layer. So I'll put Peachy Keen right here. And if I end up covering it up a little bit, that is perfectly fine. It's okay. Okay, just so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to put Peachy Keen right down there. All right. And then I always feel like when people say Peachy Keen that they're being sarcastic. Like, I'm just peachy, you know? I don't know. Is that just me? Okay. So now I have this one, repeat, and we're going to put it right underneath. Okay, there we go. So we're slowly building, yay. Okay, let me scoot it down so y'all can see, or I could zoom out maybe. There we go. All right, so now we have that. I am going to finish doing this. So we'll just smack our glue book on top, because why not? And we're going to put this one right there. Hopefully I remember the placement of all these, because apparently they're just going everywhere now. Okay. So put the dumb junk space right here. Maybe that was like a band name. That would be a good band name, right? Okay, in the comments, create what your band name would be. I'm curious. Or your artist name. I want to see some real creative answers. No pressure. All right. So then I think we're going to put this one right next to it, if I'm right. Because then, yeah. Let's go for it. All right. There we go. So I did that. Okay. And then we're going to put this one right here. It's coming together. Do you see it? And so essentially we're building a background using words. But it's a good way, like if you have a lot of words stashed, I usually just keep a folder of my magazine clippings for glue booking. But if you have, you know, like a whole stash of words, kind of like I do, when I see cool words, I'll clip them. Then you can totally do this. Okay, so let me do some placement here just really quickly. So we have this here, and then this was gonna go, okay, that was gonna go underneath, and then this right here maybe, was that the plan? That looks pretty close, right? Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one down like that. And glue. I will say I do recommend this glue stick. This, I'm not not promoting. I am promoting it, but I'm not sponsored or anything. But Scotch Craft Stick, great glue stick. I absolutely love it. All right, so I did that. And then now I'm going to put this one down. I'm going to kind of angle it a little bit just so I can get most of the negative space covered. Okay, so we're flipping that over. All right. There we go. Oh, let me just, sorry if you hear that dog outside. I do live in an apartment complex, so sometimes you get the doggos. All right, let's, this was gonna go, I think, here. Okay, we can do that right there. And then this was gonna go here. Okay, and then I have this whiskey from, I forgot where this one went. We could put that one right there. That's perfect to cover that space. And then I know this was gonna go in the corner. So maybe if I scoot this over, there we go, that works. And then we'll just kind of tuck that one down. And this is so that way I can see which pieces I need to glue first. Because This one will definitely be like a last one, I think. Unless I want to put that on top. I don't know. Okay, so let me just glue these. So it looks like this one will be next. So let's glue it down. I do like glue booking because it is, I mean, like, I guess I'm making it more involved than what it is, but you know, it's just essentially gluing stuff on paper, so can't really go too wrong. It's like collage. Okay, so we're gonna do it kind of like that, I think, because there we go. That works. Maybe just, oh, no. I don't want to rip it either, though. That is the one thing about magazine paper. It is brittle. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, and now we're gonna put this down here, probably like right there. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I got my tree up for the holidays, so I'm excited since it's December 1st when I'm recording this. I have not put the ornaments on it though, because it took a while to fluff the tree out. I have not a real tree. I don't have a real tree. I'm in Texas. I don't know if a real tree would survive very well in Texas. It may be. I know they sell trees here still. I've seen the little pop-up stands for them, but I don't know where they get them. Because I don't know. Does Texas have Christmas trees? I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. So we are slowly building it. Let's see. So now I have these two left, and I obviously have a little more space. So maybe what I might do, I might put that one there. And then I need something for here. I could just go straight Chanel. Ooh, that looks so good. Okay. All right, let's do this next. We'll do the big whiskey boom. I think whiskey tastes okay. But it's not that I don't mind it. I just don't like the rye taste. I'm not a fan of that. So I'm sorry if you're a whiskey connoisseur and you're like, but that's the best. It's not my jam. Okay. And this is a great way too, if you're a junk journaler and you use like a bunch of covers and you're like, I have so many book pages, you know, I'm up to my ears in book pages. It's okay sometimes to use a book as a glue book or a book to glue images. I don't know. You could even use a book like this and turn it into a glue book, like one of these, not, you know, to glue onto. Not what I'm obviously doing right now, but okay. And then we have this. We're just gonna cover up the peachy keen a little bit, but I think that looks so, it's just, it pops, you know. So let's put that on. Ooh. I remember when I was younger, I used to love like fashion magazines and, you know, the teen bop magazines or whatever they call them. And now I'm just, you know, I see those and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of money for a magazine. Oh, it's so funny how our minds change. Okay, so there we go. I tried not to cover everything up, but you know, it is what it is. It does look super cool though. Am I right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trim the edges really quick. So let me get my scissors, and I might use my small scissors. Again, these are Tim Holtz tonic scissors. I told you I like these. Okay. And I'm just giving it a little trim. Nothing crazy. It's kind of hard to trim it when it's in the book. Let me flip it this way. That's a little bit easier. And I know my line probably won't be perfect. That's okay. Again, this is just kind of like, you know, I'm just expressing myself. It's, you don't have to like be a master at the craft or anything. Okay. And then I'll cut this really quick. Trying to figure out how to best cut it. Oh, here. Okay. That works. Okay. So I trimmed that. And you could always do that later. You don't have to do it right this second, but I was just doing it. So now we have this gorgeous background and we need to put something on the front. Now I do have something. I'm going to see if it works. And we'll go from there. Okay, so I have this fabulous cutout of a cake. And I thought I could kind of like put it somewhere. And then I'm going to do, let me see if I have it. I don't know why, but I'm always a fan of like hands. So let me see. People. It might be under people. Let's take a peek. So I have, these are just 3-ring binder divider, or not dividers, sheet protectors. And I just use them for storage. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Wait. How fabulous is that? Okay, we're doing that one because it's too good. Okay. So we'll do that. And then it needs something. So let's see. What is that something? Oh, that looks a little weird, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Not that I'm against weird, you know. It's art. Art is art. But I'm just trying to maybe find something a little more, you know. Okay. I have all kinds of photos. I should probably be showing you, not just looking. I have like chef photos. That's from Fear and Loathing. Got some little cool candid photos. I don't know. Who is that? Kelly Ripa, I think, or something. Oh, look at the hand. No. Oh, here's a hand. Okay. Maybe we could put the hand. What do you think of that? That actually looks so good. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I have an idea. Okay, just hear me out. I know this was a really cool picture and we might still use it, but okay, so what if we did this? And I know I'm running out of time, so we got to make it quick. Got to make it quick. It is a glue book after all, so I don't have to be super perfectionist with it, but I do have an idea and I think it would look really, really cool. I got really excited about it, so we're going to try. Okay, so we're going to put the cake just smack dab in the middle here, or as the middle as possible. Okay, and then obviously this will be here, but what I wanted to do is let's get a really fun print of some sort. Those are food. I'm trying to look here. I feel like I'm like in a race or something because I've been trying to keep my videos like 30 minutes and under. This one might be like 35 minutes, but you know, that's okay. It is okay. Okay, those are nature-y ones. Not that I don't want that, but let's see what else I have. Yeah, I have like, this is my folder. So, oh my gosh, I have to show y'all this one. Isn't that great? Okay. Yeah, I've got like, look at the cat. A lot of cat ones because I like cats. Oh, I love this one. They're both in the fridge. I thought that was hilarious. Okay, I need to just pick. You know what I could do? Okay, So in this instant, I'm looking for something that has a cool pattern to it. So I'm actually going to pull from my scraps, my like paper crafting scraps for junk journaling. Let me grab a stack. Okay, so I just grabbed a few, sorry, of just some like different scrap pieces. Maybe. That one's too moody floral. Pretty, but moody floral. No. Ooh, look at that. Stop. Okay, let's add some glitter. Okay, I'm so excited. Let me cut a few strips. Oh my gosh, my desk is a hot mess. And you'll see what I'm doing, I'm sure, in just a moment. So let's see. I probably should use... I'm breaking out the tiny paper trimmer. This is a Fisker's, I don't know, tiny guillotine trimmer. And I don't need them to be super big. I just want a little bit. Hopefully this cuts. Huh, okay, that worked. Okay, I think maybe I can get by with those. So now I'm going to cut these in half, or... Okay. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Do you see? Do you see what I'm doing? Oh my goodness. Okay. And I kind of cut it to have like a scalloped edge a little bit. Like that. What do you think? I think that looks so cool. Let me zoom you in because it's hard to see. So, there we go. And let me go ahead and we'll start gluing them on there. This is so fun. I'm super enjoying myself, in case you can't tell. All right, there's one. And let's get two. And this is fun because you could just play with like different colors and textures. Like it doesn't always have to be, you know, it doesn't always have to be just gluing pages down. Although that's fine too. Especially if you're like, oh, I'm so tired, you know, and I don't want to do like any sort of thinking and I just want to play in the papers, then that's totally fine. All right, there's that one. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's hard to see the sparkle, but let me just tell you that these are so sparkly and pink. Okay, maybe we'll do like a little haphazard candle. These candles are a little thick. Cut it down just a little bit. And I'm trying to just give them a more organic shape, although they probably don't need it. Like we'll do that one like that maybe. Okay. Let's glue it. All right, we'll do that one like that. There we go. And then I have these left. It's so fun. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. It does not take much, folks, for me. Not much excitement. All right. Okay. I'm just kind of cutting them. I don't know. They kind of look like fingernails, which is a little weird, but it's fine. Okay. So I'm just going to put this one maybe like right here. There we go. And then let's do one more because somebody's turning 5 or 50. My mom is actually turning 50 this year. So happy early birthday, Mom. Okay. we'll do one right there. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Okay, we'll do it right there. All right, and then you're like, Shayla, but what about the little flame? We'll figure that out. Okay, there we go. Maybe move that just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put our little hand on here. I'm going to kind of go like that, I think. Okay. Let's glue it down. All right. And we're going to angle it like it's going to light the candles. So right there. And we'll cut off the excess. Okay. And then last but not least, let's go ahead and add the wick, which I have an idea yet again. 1 second. Okay, and I'm back. So I had an idea. I'm going to use this for the wick. I know it's not paper. I know, but you know, if you have it, you could also use paper. I could also just use a piece of paper, but I'm apparently not doing that. We're going all out today. Let me grab my glue. And sorry if you keep hearing my chair. Do y'all have like a favorite chair where it's just, I don't know, it doesn't sound great, but you know, it's like your favorite. That's me. So I'm just going to take this. This is Fabrifix glue. And I'm just going to put a little bit on here. And I keep it upside down so that way it's just ready to go. And we'll put that right there. Awesome. Okay, let's do the next one. And I'll just put a little stream of it. Same thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's so cute. I've said that probably 50 billion million times, but I mean it. It's looking real good over here. It's okay to dote on yourself. If you're like, wow, I made something really amazing, then you show it. You show it off, you know? So I'll have a little short one. Okay. All right, and then last but not least, now I could take it one step further and put like little flames around them with like some yellow paper. That's also an idea. You could even build the cake yourself with like just different colored papers. But I think I'm going to leave it there just like that. And let's go ahead. I'm going to show you the finished product. Thank you so much for creating with me today. Oh, we got to cut this off. Hold on. Let me do a quick cut on here. Perfect. Okay. All right. Here is the finished product for today. Zoom on out. Look at that. Isn't that fun? I had so much fun making this with you. Thank you so much. If you haven't followed me, please give me a follow. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, which makes me so much so happy. It makes me motivated to keep creating for y'all, knowing that you like what I'm doing. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody. Of course, if you did like this video, please give it a like so I know that you liked it. And I'll definitely do more glue book videos in the future. But until next time, have a wonderful day and stay crafty. Bye!